Which country is the host of SCO Summit 2025? Correct option is C, China. Which Indian leader will attend the SCO Summit 2025? Correct option is A, PM Narendra Modi. Which country is the host of ASEAN Summit 2025? Right option is D, Malaysia. Which country will host the G20 Summit 2025? Correct option is B, South Africa. Who will attend the 15th India-Japan Annual Summit 2025? Correct option is C, Narendra Modi. Where was the 17th BRICS Summit held from 6 to 7 July? Correct option is D, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. PM Narendra Modi participated from India at this summit. Where has recently G7 Summit 2025 held in June? Correct option is A, Canada. Which country hosted NATO Summit 2025 from 24 to 25 June? Correct option is C, Netherlands. Where has the 11th BRICS Parliamentary Forum 2025 been organized? Correct option is B, Brazil. Where was the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas 2025 held in January? Correct option is C, Bhubaneswar. In which state BIMSTEC Youth Summit 2025 has been organized in February? Correct option is A, Gujarat. Which country will host the 28th Commonwealth Presidents' Conference 2026? Correct option is A, India. Where has the Inclusion Summit 2025 been organized? Correct option is D, New Delhi. Where did Prime Minister Narendra Modi chair the 10th Governing Council meeting of Niti Aayog in May? Correct option is B, New Delhi. Where was 19th edition of G20 Summit 2024 held? Correct option is C, Brazil. Where has President Draupadi Murmu inaugurated the National Environment Conference 2025 in March? Correct option is B, New Delhi. Where has the Asian Security Summit 2025 organized? Correct option is C, Singapore. Theme of the summit was Wars and Wars of Future. Which state of India has hosted the International Youth Conference 2025 in April? Correct option is A, Sikkim. Where is the 15th BRICS Trade Ministers meeting organized in May? Correct option is D, Brazil. Where has the 86th India-Bangladesh Joint River Commission meeting been organized? Correct option is A, Kolkata. Where was the World Government Summit 2025 held in February? Correct option is A, Dubai. Where was the International Conference on Carbon Markets, Prakriti 2025, held in February? Correct option is C, New Delhi. Where was the World Sustainable Development Summit 2025 held in March? Correct option is B, New Delhi. Where was Narendra Modi inaugurated the first edition of Seoul Leadership Conclave 2025? Correct option is C, New Delhi. Where has the Artificial Intelligence Action Summit 2025 co-chaired by PM Narendra Modi? Correct option is D, Paris. Where has the 5th India-ASEAN Youth Summit 2025 been organized? Correct option is C, Guwahati, Assam. Where was the first 2025 ReSENA Middle East Conference held in January? Correct option is A, Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. Where was the Bharat Calling Conference inaugurated by Union Minister Piyush Goyal? Correct option is B, Mumbai. Where was the 2025 Quad Foreign Ministers meeting held recently? Correct option is D, Washington, D.C. Where has Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi inaugurated the Waves Summit 2025? Correct option is C. Mumbai. Where was the 6th edition of BIMSTEC Summit 2025 held in April? Correct option is D. Thailand. PM Narendra Modi represented India at the summit. Which city hosted the India Central Asia Dialogue 2025 in June? Correct option is C. New Delhi. Who chaired the 6th Governing Council meeting of the National Investment and Infrastructure Fund in New Delhi? Correct option is A. Nirmala Sitharaman. Where was 9th edition of Global Technology Summit 2025 held recently? Correct option is D. New Delhi. Where was the 2024 UN Climate Change Conference held? Correct option is D. Baku, Azerbaijan. Where is the first ever Asian Buddhist Summit 2024 held? Correct option is A. New Delhi, India. Where was the 7th session of International Solar Alliance Assembly held? Correct option is B. New Delhi, India. Which country is set to host the 2026 Global AI Summit? Correct option is C. India. Where has the World Hydrogen Summit 2025 been organized? Correct option is D. Netherlands. Where has the 3rd BIMSTEC Agriculture Conference 2025 been organized? Correct option is B. Kathmandu, Nepal. Where has the International Conference on Glacier Conservation 2025 held? Correct option is D. Tajikistan. India has participated virtually in the 24th Indian Ocean Rim Association meeting organized by which country? Correct option is B. Sri Lanka. Where is the 8th edition of the Indian Ocean Conference held? Correct option is A. Muscat, Oman. Which city is the host of Stree Summit 2025 on Women's Safety and Empowerment? Correct option is A. Hyderabad. Who inaugurated the 2nd International Conference on Green Hydrogen in New Delhi? Correct option is C. Narendra Modi. Where has the International Buddhist Conference 2025 been organized? Correct option is C. Arunachal Pradesh. Where was the 11th BRICS Labour and Employment Ministers meeting held in April 2025? Correct option is A. Brazil. Where has the 28th edition of National E-Governance Conference 2025 organized? Correct option is D. Vishakhapatnam. Where has the 12th Global Space Exploration Conference 2025 been organized? Correct option is A. New Delhi. Where has the 10th edition of RRB Dialogue 2025 been organized? Correct option is B. New Delhi. Where was the Maritime Financing Summit 2025 held recently to promote blue economy? Correct option is D. New Delhi. Where was the 15th COP of Ramsar Wetland Convention recently? Correct option is C. Victoria Falls, Zimbabwe. Where was National Conference on Good Governance Practices held in July? Correct option is D. Bhubaneswar. Where was the 2025 Youth Spiritual Summit organized? Correct option is B. Varanasi. Where has recently UN Ocean Conference 2025 held in June? Correct option is A. France. Where has Union Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia inaugurated the Urban ADA 2025 conference? Correct option is D. New Delhi. Where has the World Air Transport Summit 2025 been organized? Correct option is B. New Delhi.